What's going on, Sith friends? Darth Kimchi here. So we're in my grand arena, and my channel is all about trying to help you guys be prepared for when you enter Division 7. So are you ready? Let's go take a look and find out. Alright. So now I'm in the higher end of Division 7. By the time it restarts again, I'll be in Division 6. So we'll always show you the opponent first. I always want to make sure you guys are prepared. So I always talk about you've got to have 2 great fleets by the time you reach Division 7 because you have to have a total of 4. You have to have 2 great ones to full clear your opponent. And now some people are having 3 to try to hold a spot on defense like I did last round to win it all. All right, so he's got Malevolence at 7 stars. I got Negotiator at 7 stars. He's got a 6-star Negotiator, and he's got a 5-star Finalizer. So he is preparing, he's almost has 3 great fleets. So take a look at his characters. He's got 2 Galactic Legends. I had to beat 2 the last round to win it all, and it all comes down to having a great core. If he has no core, he can't complete my front. So he's got SWGOH, he's got Sith Eternal. He does have a decent Vader, so I can count it as a team. That's why I kind of agree with the nerf with Vader, because before, when he could culling blade anyone with just like 4 speed, like 4 trash mods on, like speed mods and no offense or critical damage, you had to account for that. You knew Vader was taking out somebody. Now with the nerf, you have to be careful with how you use your Vader. He has to be well modded, so that might be a good team. So I kind of agree with the nerf, and I'm kind of liking it. All right, and then you've got Darth Revan, and he has Darth Malik. So that is one great core team. I always say you have to have at least 3. So he's going to put one of his Galactic Legends on defense and save one for offense. So that, of course, that's 1 win. Darth Revan, that's 2. He needs at least 4 teams. So he's got everything else is going to kind of put on defense. So I don't see Jedi Knight Revan. I don't see a complete Padme squad. I don't see gas. All right, guys. So let's go take a look at my roster, and I'm going to talk to you about what you need to have to go by Division 7. I'm going to do that by setting my defense. All right, guys, let's go. So in Division 7, are you ready? Do you have 20 teams? Now, of course, if you don't have a Galactic Legend, you will have to set a super heavy defense like I'm about to, and you'll only be able to use maybe 4 teams on offense because he's going to block with the Galactic Legend. So you have to account for that. So, of course, the bottom is worth more points. The top is the same, but in the back fleet wall, it's only 186 banners if you conquer. Down here, it's 232. In 5v5, fleet is worth more points. Everyone loves 5v5 better. So I found out the hard way. I heavy stacked the top for some reason because I thought we were in 5v5, and a guy cleared my bottom and didn't even touch the top, and he won off of banners. So this is what I've got to do. So when I say, are you ready to enter Division 7? Can you beat these teams that I'm about to put down if you have a Galactic Legend? It's very rare when you enter Division 7. People have 2 Galactic Legends. That's why I preach now to try to get 2 with core. I know it's hard to do, but you're going to face 1 Galactic Legend. And if you don't have one, 95% of the time, he's going to put it on defense to block you. But if he does not have a core, if you don't have core, that is key. That's what solidifies your wins. We'll talk about it. Okay, first, go down here. We're doing 3v3. All right. So I have my defense, 3v3 defense versus GLs, and that's all I kind of face. All right, so this first team, Jedi Knight Revan is a must-have team. So this JKR in 3v3, they get like a 25 speed boost from his kit. So he's at 313. This is a 353 speed Jedi Knight Revan. So that's going to be very difficult to take out if you don't have your own JKR. So if they don't have a very well modded Darth Revan, Darth Malik, which he does have, so that could probably take this team out. It's going to be very difficult for you, especially if you have no core. So of course, it's got to go Jedi Knight Revan. The reason why I put Jedi Knight Luke in there is just because it's be harder. I know Jolie will make them thicker, but he's got Darth Revan and Darth Malik. I know he can take it out. So I'm just hoping JKL will throw him off or something. All right, because I'm not going to be able to use Jedi Knight Luke for offense anyways because he's going to block with the GL. So next we're going to do So what are you going to use? Comment below to take out that Jedi Knight Revan squad. If you're about to enter Division 7, like D9, D8, what do you have that can take out my Jedi Knight Revan? And then next, you got to have that big bang team, like Gas or a Darth Revan and Darth Malak, but I always recommend Gas. Gas is amazing. So Gas usually can take out Darth Revan and Darth Malak, or not usually, always on defense, but I've got to put good teams, so I've got to put my Gas squad. I like Gas, Rex, and Arc Trooper because you're going to face fast squads, and Rex is going to go first. He's going to put Tenacity up, give them Terminator. Arc's going to go next. Next, I got the little turret for like extra damage. So this team to me is the best that I use. I keep Fives and Echo together. So let's go ahead and set that. So what do you have that's going to take out this Gas squad? Because your Galactic Legend, you're going to save it for defense because you're probably not building strong core. You've got to complete your core, you know, not half booty mods, you know, great mods, get their speeds to where they need to be. All right, next is going to be my CLS squad. So I usually use CLS, 3PO, and Chupio, but without a shoot first stun, Vader could probably easily take it out. And his Vader is pretty decent. So we're going to do CLS, Han, and Chewie. And in my mind, how this goes is that Vader, hopefully he uses lead because they always target the lead. Han will shoot first and stun him. And that is usually bad news. So let's go ahead and set that team. So since he has Darth Revan, he's got a Galactic Legend. I think, and he's got a good Vader. I think he should be able to clear this front wall. He should, but then that should be it. So I don't mind if he clears it because I could just clear his top and we'd be even on points. So now this back wall has got to be thick, thick monster. Thick. All right, so let's get in there and set it real quick. So I usually put Padme up top, but I cannot lose the back wall. Cannot. So I'm going to put my Padme. I'm going to put Padme, Anakin, General Kenobi. Yes, for sure. Okay, we'll set that. And next we're going to do... So speed is the way of the game. Definitely, and I'm going to show you why. So this Newt team, I've did a lot of like upgrading on mods and switching mods around before this join. Like I literally joined with 9 seconds left. I put it out on my Discord. It was hilarious. I couldn't believe that I was able to do that. So I wanted to switch out mods, work on mods. So a super fast Count Dooku is deadly and sneaky. At gear 12, to be 306 speed is nasty. The reason why you want him fast, especially for defense, I test my squads all the time in squad arena on auto just to see what they do. And every single time, well, 9 out of 10 times, Count Dooku does Master of Makashi all the time. And then he gives 15% Terminator to Newt. And then Newt immediately goes next and puts out an extortion. It could get ugly. He's going to stealth him and Newt. Django has damage immunity, and since I relicked Django for Jedi Master Kenobi, he's pretty nasty at R1, 270 speed. He's got 5,300 damage, and then he gets so much more offense through his kit. Wow. So that's a pretty deadly team. So we're going to set that. So on the back wall, it sees a 305 speed Dooku. That's pretty nasty. All right, so he doesn't have really good core, like completed core squads. I don't think he will be able to clear this back wall. He should not be able to. So I'm going to save General Grievous for top, because that's a banner stripper. You got to use a good team just in case, you know, he tries to just clear the top. All right, let's do. He does not have Traya, so bugs will be a problem. So I had to save Bastila Fallen for offense. I usually have her instead of Darth Nihilus because I'm facing a General Grievous. He's going to put it on defense, and I need the debuffs from Bastila Fallen. We'll go over that in my offensive round. So what else is tough that I could put in the back? Actually, let's go try to fill the top real quick. All right, so that's what the main show is about, guys. Can you beat this stuff that I'm putting down? If you cannot, you've got to work on that core, because I beat Galactic Legends all the time. I beat a total of 4 last round. 1 in round 1, 1 in round 2, and 2 in round 3. This round, I will admit, the opponents are way, way better. I mean, nobody had a core last round. This guy at least has Darth Revan and Darth Malak. So we're going to put down General Grievous to strip those banners. I was going to use Watt, but I tested an auto and I just didn't really like it. I'm going to put Grievous, Magna, and B1. They don't really get holds anymore in Division 7. He just has to save a good team for it. So, in my mind, like how I have this going, is he could just see the bottom is like really tough to get through. If he doesn't want to take a chance to try to clear, he may even save Darth Revan for defense. Usually some people save Darth Revan for defense most of the time. But since he doesn't have a good core, I think he's going to save his Darth Revan for offense. So Darth Revan and SLKR definitely get through, or C, whichever one he uses, is going to probably clear my bottom. Can't touch the back wall. Or he could just decide to go top only and just leave the bottom alone. So it can't be too trash up the top. Now, I know you can use SWGOH.GG to find out what your opponent does, but I just don't like to do it. Like, I just feel dirty. Like, I feel wrong when I'm looking. I don't know if that's just me. So I've done it like once, I swear. When I looked, the guy didn't even do, like, I was asking all these kind of questions, and I was like, I need some help. And then someone told me to check, so I checked. And I set my defense for what he did the last round, and he didn't even do any of it. It threw me off. I lost badly, so I don't check anymore. I like the surprise of it. I like to see if maybe of like what I'm thinking in my mind is correct. How, like, I play it through my mind, and a lot of times it goes better than I thought than what it does on the show. So let's complete the top here. I love Grand Arena, guys. Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, so amazing. All right, what else we can put up here? Should we do... Yeah, let's do this team just because it's quick and he might mess up. So a 327 speed Moff Gideon, you can't take that lightly. So he has to use a team that you can't take away their turn meter, because he's going to basically guarantee your squad goes first. So if I had Bastard Sean Fallen here, which I usually do, and I'm saving it for offense for General Grievous, it could get pretty nasty. So I'm hoping, in my mind, how I see it, Darth Nihilus could maybe get to annihilate, maybe, and Palpatine can stun, maybe, something like that. But it's just going to cause him to use a good team because of the 327 speed Moff Gideon. All right. Watch I get full cleared. I always show you guys what's going on. It's not about me anymore, guys. It's not about me. If you're watching my shows, I'm trying to help you be prepared to dominate and win every round. Like, I fear the Knights of Kimchi. That's the name of my Discord. You guys are going to be amazing when you get to my level. I'm trying to think if I should save my Geos. I think I should save my Geos to the back. Let's put this fast Bosk squad. So a super fast Bosk, at 305 speed is going to cause your opponent again to have to use something decent. Let's go ahead and set that. All right, so I didn't give him the top. It's something. So in the bottom down here, I'm going to put Geos. All right, let's go Geos. Okay, just make sure again. Let me go check out my opponent again. So you guys should always do this. I didn't do this. So of course, when I go to my opponent's roster, which we'll do now, I'll kind of show you. So this is what I highly recommend you do first. And of course, look at the Galactic Legends. You want to go, this is what I always do. I always go down to Sith. Okay, so he does not have a Traya or a Scion at all. So I know my bugs are going to be a problem. And then you want to take a look, see if there's that nasty girl. There's no Infest Nest. So, of course, I'm not putting trash on defense. He's got a Brood Alpha, so he's going to put that on defense with Sunfac and Spy. It's going to be easy for my Traya. Okay. Back to the regular roster. Then you want to kind of look at, of course, you cannot disregard Vader's anymore because he's good, but I do agree with the nerf. So he has to be well modded nowadays. And then you look for your core teams. Darth Revan, Darth Malak. Yeah, he's got Shaak Ti and clones, but they're not better than what I put on my wall. And that's it, guys. All right, let's go set my bugs. Okay. And if anyone has any helpful tips, you know, what works in your division, you know, like I said, are you prepared when you get to my level? Let me know what you can use to take out the teams that I'm setting, especially on my front wall. So if you can't beat that, you need to work on your core. Let's go ahead and set bugs. All right, that's going to be a pain because I have Brute Alpha is key, speed and tenacity. He's 293 speed. That's hard on a back wall. In his tenacity with the 60% Queen's Will, he's at 184% tenacity. That's nasty. All right, setting that. And then I'll show you what. No, I can't show you an offense just in case that guy is watches my shows, right? He'll see what I have for offense. All right, let's see if we can set one more good team. And that's it, guys. You know, you just got to have those big bang teams. So now I'm going to set this Beskar, Queel, IG-11. It's about all. Should I set that? Ooh. Can he clear all those squads? I just don't think he can. Or do I set something else with like Wampa to make it a little more difficult? I just don't like Beskar Lee. You know, he's trash. My Beskar's only gear 10, so he literally is trash. You know, I think I have more problems if I set R2-D2 with Queel in IG-11. Just because Beskar's lead ability is not going to really give me anything. They gain for each scoundrel ally to start the battle. Max health offense. But he doesn't do anything. He doesn't stun. His whistling birds are trash. I could throw people off by using R2-D2. Yeah, R2-D2. Just because he can stun, you know, he can eat. Do I use Beskar? Let's see. Or do I use my Jedi? Let's show you it's an offense team. I could use this Jedi squad right here because I'm not going to use Hoda. I'm not going to use, we'll set that Jedi fun team. All right, we'll set that. Got a 300 speed Hoda. All right, guys, so that's basically defense there. I'm going to put hot trash in the back wall for fleet. So like I said, guys, can you clear this wall? What are you using? You got to have, your GL is going to be on defense. How is your core? All right, guys, if you enjoy these videos, blast that like button. Trying to help everyone be prepared. Keep on sithing. Until next time, Darth Kimchi signing out.